Well, I think our prediction is that overall holiday spend is probably going to decline. So although there's been lots of talk about increased discretionary spend from consumers who've managed to save during lockdowns and during the pandemic, I think the reality is there's a lot of nervousness around, and as a consequence, we'll see roughly about a 22% decline in holiday spending this year.
And we know that a greater share of purchasing is likely to have shifted online this year, given the COVID situation. What percentage of Black Friday shopping is likely to go to Amazon?
Well, we're predicting overall that online sales will be about 67%, but in terms of Amazon, we're thinking that about 65% of that spend will be via Amazon. What we know is that Amazon did a brilliant job during lockdown to ensure that its service was uninterrupted. That resulted in increased perception improvement and increased propensity to purchase with Amazon in the future. And as a consequence, consumers will be buying a lot more from Amazon this Black Friday period.
Aside from Amazon in the online retail space, who do you think could emerge as a key winner?
Well, I think there are lots of businesses out there. So the grocers and the supermarkets did a fantastic job of keeping their service going. We know Walmart's always very strong. Here in the UK, we have John Lewis, we have Argos, always very strong, giving lots of great offers. So I think those retailers will be very strong. Of course, all the retailers who provide omni-channel services will be better this year than those who are not. Here in the UK, we're still coming out of this second lockdown. And so those who don't have adequate omni-channel and online experiences will suffer.
And Hugh, we know that our way of life has changed dramatically in many cases, and that has shifted consumer spending patterns and also what consumers are buying, given a lot more of our lives are being spent at home. What are the big categories that we can expect to emerge as the winners, the hottest categories for shoppers this season?
Well, still clothing and fashion is going to be very, very high up there. We know from last year that was one of the biggest categories. I mean, it may be slightly different this year with lots more athleisure wear being purchased. We also know consumer tech is very high, so more people at home perhaps buying larger TVs, and we know that TVs are heavily discounted. Toys as well are always very popular as we head towards the Christmas and the holiday periods. And what we saw during lockdown is that a lot more consumers were buying entertainment goods and games. And with more of our Christmas and holiday celebrations happening at home this year, there's certainly more entertainment products that will be purchased this year too.